Hey, what's up everybody? YDMEJ here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a good day. Today we're going to be looking at some of the secrets that you can find on Cayo Perico Island. There's lots of mysterious things going on there, and I thought I definitely needed to check it out for myself. Before we get into the video, I'd really appreciate a like in the video. It helps me out a lot, and consider subscribing if you do enjoy. Now let's get into the video. Gotta give a thanks to Enix and Shala for helping me out in doing this mission so I can show off some Easter eggs. And today, to start off, we're going to be looking at this sand statue that you can find of the Loch Ness Monster. It's at the place where you party at in the beach. I'll show you the location now if you want to come see it for yourself. This is referencing the Loch Ness Monster you can see in the final heist. And Medic Gibby, one of our friends here, has actually got footage of it. I wasn't able to get the footage of it myself when we did the heist, but I'll insert a clip of that now to show you it.
Something big. On the surface, from movement patterns, I would say it is... Never mind. It is an old friend of mine.
I love how Rockstar have referenced this in the game. We know that this was meant to be in Red Dead 2 as well. There was going to be a river monster, but it got cut out of the game. Data miners were able to find that in the files, though, even some weird monster-like noises in the water. So is this Rockstar referencing the Loch Ness Monster to let us know that they haven't forgotten about that Easter egg that they put into Red Dead? I think it's really cool that they even did this because the Loch Ness Monster is really well known and everyone pretty much knows about it, so that could be one of their motives of adding it in as well. It's pretty cool that we can find it out in the water in the game too. No way, you can find a washed up whale if you come right here. Let me show you the location. There it is there. I think it spawns in, it's weird, it sort of spawns in randomly from what I've heard. But I just came across it, I didn't even mean to there now, I just seen it lying up on the beach, but this is really cool. No way. Well, that's awesome that Rockstar added this in. I wish that they actually added in live animals to online. It'd be so much more fun if there was like a shark that come out and could eat you or something. But no, this is amazing. Could be a reference to Free Willy. Awesome. I actually came across a beached whale one time when I was at the beach and it actually stunk. Like, I mean, when whales wash up like this, they really smell. So I'm sure my character is bound to be sickened by now being around it. But yeah, awesome little Easter egg from Rockstar. I should say huge Easter egg from Rockstar. It's massive. Shala's come over to join me. Well, oh, he's away there. Here, this whale actually kind of looks like me after I've ate too much sweets and then I went out on the beach. Yeah, but I think this is so interesting that Rockstar had added this in. It's one of those things that you could just miss because if it doesn't spawn in for you, then you'll not know about it. But I just happened to get it to spawn in for me there now. I did hear about it on Twitter from Batdrone first, but I wasn't expecting to come across it, so it just like kind of took me by surprise. But I'm glad I could include it into the video, and if you want to come see it, yeah, you should check it out for yourself and try get it to spawn in. If you come over here to this island, you'll find some unusual graves. They are laid out in a circle, and usually graves are laid out in a row, so I thought this was pretty strange. And then we've got the skull in the middle up in a podium. This reminds me of a cult. Like, everyone that is buried around here all are the followers. And then this guy in the middle, or girl, could be the cult leader. That's what I'm thinking. And he is showing that they're the center. And these are all the followers. I know on islands and things like that, there does seem to be these kind of like cult type people, so it would make sense. And the graves remind me of Red Dead 2, the way there's stones and crosses just made with wood, unmarked. They kind of remind me of Arthur Morgan's grave. That's what I thought when I first seen them. But yeah, really interesting. I would like to know what you would think of this in the comments down below. You can find similar graves over in this location here. Hey Shala, how are you? And yeah, these graves are the same. just rocks, and this one has fell actually, the cross on it. Well, let me see if we can actually read anything off of the graves. I'm not sure if they're marked or not. I don't think they are. It's weird. They may be some sort of relation to El Rubio. That's what I'm thinking. But then, if El Rubio's relatives died, wouldn't he want to mark their graves though? Maybe it's something to do with the graves that we see on the other side. These could be cult members too. This one says something in love and memory. That's it though. It doesn't say much. Just kind of leaves you baffled, this one, doesn't it? Definitely getting Red Dead vibes from all the gang that they die in the game. You can find the graves that just look like these, like the cross and the rocks. What does this one say? Can't really read that. What was it? The recordings? Recordings? I think that's what this is. No, it's different language. The recordimus. Might have to look that up and see what that is, because I'm not too sure. But just wanted to let you know about this one too, if you want to come check it out. If you come to this location, you can find an obelisk that has fell over. Here is the top of the obelisk here. Then all up here, there's more of it that's fell. There's another piece, and then up at the very top, you can see it here. And I want to give a shout out to Trippy Commentaries, because he's the one that actually pointed this out. And it's also in Red Dead, the obelisk in Red Dead beside the Indian site, the burial site, ritual site, where you can throw something at the Indian burial site and it creates a lightning storm. So it's really weird that this is here as well. Maybe it's a reference to Red Dead 2, adding this in. And you can find another obelisk on the island as well, and I'll show you that later. And if you don't know what an obelisk is, it tells the time by the sun rays, so it will shine in certain ways of the clock, and then people could tell the time. And I feel like this has been here for years, and the residents of the island would have used this years ago to tell the time. Here's the location of the second obelisk. As I was saying, Trippy Commentaries has covered this in his channel as well, and he posts really good Easter egg videos, so make sure to check him out. I'll leave a link in the description below. But yeah, same idea. The obelisk has fell over here. You can see the top part of it there, and then when we go over here, you can see the base of it. And sorry, I was actually wrong in saying it was telling the sun. I've actually looked up the definition of it, and I'm really sorry I actually got it messed up, but I'll read it out here. It says, an obelisk is a four-sided, narrow, tapered monument which ends in like a pyramid-like shaped, or a pyramidion at the top. Originally, they were called I'm not even going to try pronounce that. A tekkenu, I think, by their builders. The Greek who saw them and used the Greek term obeliskos to describe them, and this word passes into Latin and ultimately English. Ancient obelisks are monolithic, and this is why they consist of single stone. Most modern obelisks are made of several stones. So like they're really ancient, like Egyptian. I think it said something about they originated in Paris as well. So I wonder why they've just plopped one right here. I guess to show how old the island is. Yeah, I really like that they've added these in. I'd like to hear you guys' opinions on them down below. There's the bodies.
Wait, what is this? A tunnel? It must be some kind
What the
of
hell?
drainage outlet.
This is like someone that owed money, so they just tied him up like this and threw him over the edge into the water in the back of the boat. That's what I think.
Do reconnaissance, yes?
There should be another one. Ah, here it is in front of me. Yeah, I feel like these are people, whoever the enemy is over here, they like owed money or they did something wrong, messed up a job or something, so they just like wrapped them up, threw them over into the sea in the back of the boat. That's what I think. It reminds me of, who am I thinking of here? Narcos? Pablo Escobar. It reminds me of like that, and they've messed up a job or something, or they owed money and then they just pushed them over the edge in the back of the car. Well, that's it for me today. I really hope you enjoyed the video and you learned something new, some new secrets that you can go explore on Cayo Perico. I want to give a big thanks to Shala and a big thanks to Tank and Enix, who also helped out and got the heist up ready for me so I can come and explore. Thank you, you guys are literally the best and I couldn't do it without you. And a big shout out to all the subscribers to the channel. Thank you for watching my content. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't already and leave a like on the video. I'll see you all in the next one.